Before we get started, I need a sound check of audience applause. So, thank you, everybody. Lovely. That was good. We got that. All righty. Thank you very much. All right. So, without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Steely Dan.
Thank you very much. Did the guy give the speech about the smoke and all that? This looks like a show, but it's not really. It's TV. It's a whole different thing. Appreciate it. We had Ted Baker on piano, solo. And who else? Cornelius Bumpus, tenor saxophone.
And John Harrington on guitar.
Must have been my lucky Thursday. Your dad went on that spree. For the crew, that defiance, you hopped the bus for NYC. And in Tampa, future, desperate and dark, you're the one to wait for Grandma Park. Who makes the morning fabulous? Who says today's a fun day? Why do I feel like sailing again? Honey, it's you. Jamie, run away. Let's grab some takeout from Dean and DeLuca. Hearty gulping wine. Be the showgirl, I'll be Sinatra. Right back in 59. Sweetness and him, look at you, long black clothes. Come to old blue eyes, tell me who do you love? Who makes the traffic interesting? Rescues a dreamy Sunday. Who makes me feel like painting again? Honey, it's you, Janie, run away. not afraid to try new things. Who gets to spend her birthday in Spain? Possibly you. Can you run away? Who makes the morning fabulous? Rescues a dreamy Sunday. Who gets to spend her birthday in Spain? Possibly you. She plays like a woman with her eyes
Thank you. Thanks very much. Okay. See, we played a new tune called Janie Runaway and Josie. And there's also a new tune called Gaslighting Abby.
Loving all the beautiful work we've done. Carry me up, it's barely July. If we keep on bopping until Labor Day, little Miss Abby, bye-bye. But will it be some soothing herb tea? Might be just the thing. Say we strike it with the looting, or else tonight a hand of solid. That's coming up fast and ready. It's just too much to do. That black Nanny looks just like the one she's been missing. Feels good on you. There's a few items we need in town. I'll let you go. No time to waste. Such as fresh cable and 15-watt volts coupled up. Night, we'll do a fright night, we're putting everything. Some funky laughter
Very much.
Chris Potter on the saxophone.
We'll just take a minute while our bassist, Mr. Tom Barney, for some inexplicable reason, changes to a different bass guitar.
Harrington, Ricky Lawson. I think I'm going to take a minute here to introduce the entire band while we do a little repair over here. To my immediate right, a new member of our band this year, a wonderful guitar player, as you've already discovered, from New York City. Please welcome John Harrington. Behind John, playing the tenor saxophone, a wonderful musician, wonderful guy, and a veteran of many of our bands and many other famous bands of the 70s. Please welcome Cornelius Bumpus.
Hey, what about the 80s?
I don't know what happened in the 80s. I can't.
No one knows what happened in the 80s.
The 80s, what went wrong? Next to Cornelius, a player that has played with us before in stage bands and whose solos are featured on our new record, Two Against Nature, coming out February 29th. Please welcome Chris Potter. Standing next to Chris, playing the trumpet tonight. Great musician, great trumpet player, great arranger. Please welcome Michael Lenhart. On the trombone, another wonderful player who's all over our new record and going to be touring with us this summer. Please welcome Jim Pugh. Moving over into the rhythm section, our drummer featured on that last number and indeed throughout the evening. Very happy to be playing tonight with Mr. Ricky Lawson. Another veteran of all of our touring bands of the 90s and on into the new millennium on the bass guitar. Please welcome Tom Barney. Currently seated at the Fender Rhodes piano, a new member of our touring ensemble and also our recording group. Please welcome Ted Baker. Moving over into the female vocalist section, please welcome on far stage on your right, your left, Ms. Victoria Cave. Raise your hand, Vicki, just in case. Okay. The other hand. Yeah, there you go. Next to Victoria, from a fine vocalist who's been on recordings with us and also toured with us in 1996. Please welcome Carolyn Lenhart. And also featured on our new recording and touring with us for the first time, Miss Cynthia Calhoun.
So, how you doing? No, you can, dance if you want. It's okay with us. This is another new tune from our new album, which is called, incidentally, Two Against Nature. I don't know if we mentioned that, but it's they've been playing it on some radio stations and stuff. Here it is.
Well, I kicked around a lot since high school. Worked a lot of
very much, Cousin Dupree. Little rural narrative. It's something different for us. Ted Baker says he has to recover from that for a second, so I'm just going to take a minute of silence. You okay? He's good now. Okay.
Thanks.
Yikes.
Drive west on Sunset to the sea. Turn that jungle music down just until we're out of town. This is no one night stand, it's a real occasion. Close your eyes and you'll be there. It's everything they say. The end of our perfect day. Distant lights from across the bay. Come on, sister, shake it. Come on, sister, shake it. So fine, so young. Tell me I'm the only one. Here come those sudden winds again. We'll jog with the show folk on the sand. Drink cachaça from a shell. San Francisco show and tell. Well, I should know by now that it's just a spasm, like a Sunday in TJ. That is cheap, but it's not free. That I'm not what I used to be, and that love's not a game for me. Babylon sister, shake it. Babylon sisters, shake it. So fine, so young. Tell me I'm the only one.
It's not where I left it. much. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
John Harrington, guitar. Soloing, I might add, soloing through some sort of cinematic gangbang that was going on over there. Exactly know what sort of credit you get for that, but I've just been informed that we have to take our break now while they change film and tape and everything else. So we're gonna step off the stage for a few minutes.
I was just waking up.
Yeah, I know, but
All right, we'll be back. Thank you.
see you in a minute. Thank you very much.
I'm glad we got that straightened out. Cool.
This is the day of the expanding man. Shape is my shade, there where I used to stand. It seems like only yesterday, gaze through the glass, rambles, gambles, it's all in the past. Call me a fool, you say it's a crazy scheme. This one's for real, you already bought a dream. So useless to ask me why, throw a kiss and say goodbye. Make it this time, ready to cross that fine line.
The saxophone, I play just what I feel.
Drink scotch whiskey all night long. Right behind the wheel, got a name for the winners in the world. I want a name when I lose. Call Alabama the Crimson Tide. Call me Deacon Blues. My back to the wall, a victim of laughing chance. This is for me, the essence of true romance. Sharing the things we know and love, those of my kind. Libation, sensation, that stagger the mind. I crawl like a viper through these suburban streets. Make love to these women, languid and very sweet. I rise when the sun goes down, cover every game in town. World of my own, make it my home sweet home.
Learn to work the saxophone. I play just what I feel.
Drink scotch whiskey all
Okay, if you can please. It's a really long song. Uh-oh. Okay.
Five names that I can hardly stand to hear, including yours and mine and one more chip who isn't here. I can see the ladies talking, how the times are getting hard, and that fearsome excavation on Magnolia Boulevard. Yes, I'm going insane. You know I'm laughing at the frozen rain, and I'm so when they gonna send me home. A bad secrets and a pina colada, my friend. Stomping on the avenue by Radio City. Transistor and a large sum of money to spend. You fella, you tearing up the street. You wear that white tuxedo, how you gonna beat the heat? Take me for a fool. You think that I don't see that ditch out in the valley that they're digging just for me? And I'm going insane. You know I'm laughing at the frozen rain, and I'm so alone. Honey, when they gonna send me home? Bad sleepers and a pina colada, my friend. Stomping on the avenue by Radio City. Transistor and a large sum of money to spend.
That's a real New York song. Bad Sneakers. Here's another new one from the new record, CD, whatever you call it. Album.
stretching all the way from now to hell and gone. I was getting clean, she was in the Seattle, just a fill away from punching through to the cosmic ground. It started out good, and then it got lots better, making up the rules as we went along. But in a business like this, there's an always downside.
I'm way deep into nothing special, riding the crest of a wave breaking just west of Hollywood.
The sun so hot, we burned right through the summer, till the axis of pain pleasure shares the arc of design. From Rebus our fair, the streets of Culver City, places and events slip below the horizon line. Now at this time, into our prehistory, the truth compels us to bring a certain name. Meet, if you will, Dr. Warren Kruger.
I'm way deep into nothing special, riding the crest of a wave breaking just west of Hollywood.
And I watched myself lunch across the room. I almost got there.
Almost got there.
Almost got there. Yes, I almost got there. I almost got there.
Almost got there.
I look in my eyes, just see the car is frozen. You can't ask me to access the dreams I don't have now. Sadly for us, our little talk is over. Never will endure the tyranny of the disallowed. Well, don't you love Port Blank when hootery is over? When the girls get easy and the crowds are gone. A weekend of bliss, then the rainy season. I'm way deep into nothing special,
Riding the crest of a wave breaking just west of Hollywood. I'm way deep into nothing special.
saxophone.
I guess that I'm the lucky one. Who wrote that tired sea song? Said on this peaceful shore. You think you've heard this one before? Danger on the rocks is surely past. Still I remain tied to the mast. Could it be that I have found my home at last? Home at last. She serves the smooth red Tina. She keeps me safe and warm. It's just the calm before the storm. Calling my reservation. So long, hey, thanks, my friend. Guess I try my luck again. Danger on the rocks is surely past. Still I remain tied to the mast. Could it be that I have found my home at last? Home at last. Played you up by candlelight. Those San Francisco nights, you were the best in town. Just by chance you crossed the diamond with the pearl. You turned it on the world. It's when you turn the world around.
Did you feel like Jesus?
Did you realize you were a champion in their eyes? On the hill the stuff was laced with kerosene, but yours was kitchen clean. Everyone stopped to stare at your Technicolor motorhome. Every A-frame had your number on the wall. You must have had it all. To the LA on a dare and you go it alone.
Could you live forever?
Could you see the day? You feel your whole world fall apart and fade away. Get along, get Charlemagne. Get along, get Charlemagne. Now your patrons have all left you in the red. Your low-rent friends are dead. This life can be very strange. All those Negro freaks who used to paint the face, they join the human race. Some things will never change.
So you were mistaken.
You are obsolete. Get all the white men on the street. Get along, get Charlemagne. Get along, get Charlemagne. Clean this mess up, else we'll all end up in jail. The test tubes and the scale, just get it all out of here. Is there gas in the car? Is there gas in the car? Think the people down the hall know who you are.
Never what you carry.
What's the matters why? You are still an outlaw in his eyes. Get along, get Charlemagne.
Get along, get Charlemagne.
John Harrington on guitar.
Okay. What a night. I'm bugging.
You know, I was thinking this is probably the smallest audience we've played for in the 90s.
Except,
certainly.
remember the Ice House in Glendale?
That was in the 70s.
I've seen your picture, naming lights above it. This is your big debut. It's like a dream come true. So won't you smile for the cat? They're gonna love it. I like your pink shot. Keep it with your letter. Done up in blueprint blue. It sure looks good on you. And when you smile for the guy, I love you better. Hey. Hey, come back to me. Hey.
Thanks very much.
I don't know. What the fuck, you know? Jesus Christ.
We only have about 50 more songs to do. No, it's not true. Just a couple, actually. There's a new one, too.
weeks out of the rehab, living one day at a time, sneaking up on the new century. Oh, what a shame about me. What a shame about me. Thinking of a Major James Street sunrise. God is on the fire escape with you. Both ran out of small talk. Connection seemed to go dead. Was about to say, hey, have a nice life. She touched my hand and said, I just had this great idea. Could be very cool. Why don't we grab a cab to my hotel? Make believe we're back in our old school. I said, babe, you look delicious and you're standing very close. But like this is Lower Broadway and you're talking to a ghost. Take a good look, it's easy to see. What a shame about me. What a shame about me. Shame. Shame about me. Shame about me. Shame about me. Oh, shame about me. Shame, tell the truth. Shame about me.
Ordinarily we, walk off the stage and, there'd be applause and we'd come on the stage. And so we're just going to do one more tune. That'll be it. So it's all the ones we know,
joking, son. Where did you get those shoes?
Well, I see them on the TV. They show. They say the times are changing, but I just don't know. These things have gone forever. Over a long time ago. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey.
Thank you. Thanks for coming down, making this delightful evening for us.